Huntech Pro is proudly sponsored by Hawk Optics, National Cartridge, Open Weapons, Wild Dog 4x4 Accessories, Liberolzer Taxidermy, Magnum Archery, and Karoo Hunting Gear.
We live for the hunt, driven by a deep-rooted passion for the outdoors. Our mission is to turn your hunting dreams into reality. Forging lifelong bonds with fellow hunters who share our values and love for the great outdoors. This is more than just a business. It's a brotherhood built on respect for nature, the pursuit of excellence, and the spirit of adventure. This is Huntech Pro. Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Huntech Pro. We are on the plane and we're on our way to United States. Beulah, I'm so excited and I really can't wait to show you guys where we're going.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Looking forward to this trip. It's going to be a really exciting one because we're going to some different states we haven't traveled to yet. So we are very fortunate to do this with our clients, and we're very excited.
So guys, yeah, let's see what this adventure we're going to get up to. We can't wait to share it with you. We departed from Johannesburg International, hearts pounding with anticipation. Crossing continents and time zones, we flew direct to Atlanta, Georgia, where the journey truly began. There we met up with friends, familiar faces and fellow adventurers before boarding the next flight to San Antonio, Texas. A week of exploration awaited. We immersed ourselves in the rhythm of the city, where history whispers through the streets and tradition dances in the air. For 2 unforgettable days, we wandered through a tapestry of culture, tasting, hearing, feeling a world both new and deeply rooted. The weekend burst into color with the Día de Muertos festival, a vibrant celebration of ancestry and spirit. People from every walk of life gathered, faces painted, candles lit, stories told, honoring those who came before while embracing the joy of now. What is it?
Depends if it's usually it's pork.
Pork.
Usually. I don't know what that one is.
It's just good.
Is it good?
You're lying. It's not good, is it?
It's okay.
I don't like the
Man, I saw that in my toilet earlier.
We dined like locals, savoring the bold, unforgettable flavors of Texas, and left with more than memories. We left with a piece of its soul. San Antonio opened another world to us, a place where the past walks beside the present, where every stone, every shadow holds a story. At the heart of it all stands the Alamo, not just a building, but a shrine to Texas liberty. Its walls echo the story of defiance, of sacrifice, the fight for Texas independence. The Alamo endures, not just as a memory, but as a symbol of courage that still burns in the soul of a free people. After an unforgettable weekend in San Antonio, filled with color, culture and history, we turned the page and set our sights southwest. The road stretched long before us, leading us away from the hum of the city and into something wilder, something older. Mile by mile the skyline gave way to open skies and endless earth. The rich structures of the city faded behind us, replaced by arid countryside, where the wind carries silence and the land feels untouched by time. Out there, nature writes its own story, and at the heart of it, a rugged ranch where we'll be hunting for the next week, a place where the wild still rules and the adventure is only just beginning.
Huntech Pro would also like to thank the following sponsors.
Looking for the ultimate hunting adventure? This is Huntech Pro, where your hunt becomes more than just a memory. It becomes a story told to the world. Book your hunt today and get featured on an episode of Huntech Pro. Unreal experiences, unmatched adventures. Huntech Pro, where the hunt lives on. Ready to make your mark? Book your hunt now.
Hawk is hunting. Hawk is precision.
5.5, left 0.3.
Hawk is tactical. Highest optical performance available. Purpose-built to be clearer, brighter, and stronger. Hawk Optics. Vision accomplished.
This year's trip to the US was truly something special. We were invited by Dennis and the crew for a hunt in Texas, and what an unforgettable experience it turned out to be.
I hear all y'all.
It's not every day that you get the chance to be part of a group like this. Passionate hunters, great camaraderie, and an incredible setting. Before heading to the States, we had to make the decision on what species we wanted to pursue during our time in Texas. For as long as I can remember, I always wanted to harvest a black buck. So when I found out that the outfit that we were hunting with had this beautiful antelope, my mind was made up. After arriving at the ranch and getting settled in, we all hit the range to make sure our rifles were still dialed in and that we were comfortable. The anticipation was real.
Put it on him!
Over the next few days, the action kicked off. The guys started to have some amazing success. Dennis tagged both a stunning Oodad and a black buck. Larry got his hand on a scimitar he came all the way here for. And a few others took some absolutely gorgeous axes deer. Seeing those axes buck up close changed everything for me. There's something about those spotted coats and long sweeping antlers that just grabs your attention. I decided then and there I had to shift gears. Now I wanted an axis buck.
Just behind that tree.
We put in the time and effort. My guide, Josh, was phenomenal. He pulled out all the stops and did everything he could to put me in front of a good buck. We hunted hard, glassed every corner of the property, and came close a few times.
Back there where they came from. There's 3 bucks coming. You see that brown spot back there? So let's just see where they end up going. These axes are all right here behind the blind. But there's a big ass buck coming.
But in the end, the axis deer managed to evade us. That's hunting. Sometimes it just doesn't come together, no matter how much you want it or how hard you work for it. After several solid days chasing after these axes without success, Josh suggested that we change things up a bit. He proposed that we take a walkabout and see if we could come across something else. Maybe a mature oodad, or, if luck was on our side, a nice black buck. In the back of my mind, I knew exactly what I wanted. The black buck had always been my goal for this trip. That was the species I came here dreaming of, and deep down, I wasn't quite ready to give up that chase. We drove around the ranch, glassing and scouting, when Josh stopped the vehicle in a promising area. He said he wanted to quickly climb a small hill to get a better vantage point. A few minutes later, he came hurrying back with a spark in his eyes. He had spotted a big black buck bedded down roughly 180 yards away in a perfect opening, completely unaware of us. The wind was in our favor and the buck looked relaxed. At that moment, everything just clicked. This was it. My hunt had come full circle. Josh set up the shooting sticks and I got into position. I steadied myself and took aim. Heart pounding. As if on cue, the buck stood up and stretched, offering me the perfect shot.
Beulah, you got him. Reload, and just keep it on him for a minute. Just keep it on him for a minute. If he gets his ass back up, you shoot him again.
I squeezed the trigger. The shot was clean and the buck went down instantly. It was over in a moment, but what a moment it was.
I don't think he's going anywhere. He's doing the old back leg kick. Hey, that's a stud.
Look at this. Back down.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Josh. Walking up to that incredible animal was surreal. The closer I got, the more impressive he looked.
Wow.
When I finally laid my hands on him, I was overwhelmed with appreciation.
He's got it all, man. The length, the mass, the curl. Yeah, so what'll end up happening is that based on their testosterone, whoever wins the battles with the girls, one will go black and the other one will start to go brown, and it's just an ongoing process of back and forth.
Oh.
So he's almost fully black. You don't know if he's going to transition out or transition in, but for right now, he's dark black.
Harvesting this beautiful black buck here in Texas was more than just a hunt. It was a dream realized. I'm incredibly grateful to Dennis for making this opportunity possible, and for Josh for working so hard to help me get it done. Hunting a bucket list species in another country surrounded by great people is something I will never take for granted. Our trip to Texas has been nothing short of a dream. From the landscapes to the animals, the camaraderie to the culture, we've seen and experienced so much. Sometimes the places others see as ordinary are the very ones that make our dreams come true. And for me, Texas delivered.
You may have heard of the little skulls making a big impact. Introducing Scullies. Scullies are exact replicas of real animal skulls in miniature. These incredible mini skulls are 3D printed and hand painted, making each one unique and a true representation of their species. Scullies enables us to keep our childlike wonder alive and find the joy in the small things. Add a touch of the wild to your home or workplace with Scullies today.
Season after season, the passion for the pursuit remains. With each new buck comes a new challenge, and with each day comes new photos and videos. Pieces necessary to solving the puzzle. Because as you grind, we organize. And as you dream, we capture and deliver, revealing the big picture in the palm of your hand. Stealth Cam, the leader in cellular trail camera technology.
Throughout this season, we have hunted a lot with Dennis and his crew, and it was on his last trip that he invited me and Beulah with to hunt with him in Texas. He also told me that he's got a list that we can choose from, and my first choice was a 150 class whitetail deer. The first afternoon, Josh, Beulah and myself went to a tower blind to see what would come in. It wasn't long before we started seeing movement. There was a buck that caught my eye, but because it was the first afternoon, Josh said we can pass on this one because there would be better bucks that we would see at a later stage.
Yeah, he's a good looking deer, but he's tall. Yeah. But he's not wide. No, he's not wide, he's just tall. It's probably 150-ish deer. That one? Yeah. And the one on the left with the crooked horn. He's got thin horns, you know what that? Man, he's gonna be a great deer.
The following 3 days, we spent a lot of time looking for the perfect buck to take. As I was looking for 150 class deer, we had to take time to look for the right size of buck for me to take. But while we were looking for my buck, we were also hunting for Beulah's buck. And she wasn't only after a black buck, we were also looking for axis deer. But that's why we spent a lot of time looking to see if we can find the right buck.
So it's just before 5 a.m. in the morning, and man, I'm so excited to be in Texas and be hunting with our good friends. This morning we will be looking for a nice whitetail. Yeah, I've been after a good buck for a while now, so hopefully we can connect with a beautiful one. Yeah, let's see what's going to happen this morning.
It was on the final day that we decided to go back to a certain blind where we saw a buck with good mass. So the morning session we went back there, but we didn't see that buck coming in. But I kept my hopes high as I knew we had the last session of the afternoon left and hopefully this buck would show up.
Okay, so we are back for the afternoon session. This morning a lot of buck came in, but I took some videos and showed the guys back at camp. There was a buck that we identified. So we're back for the afternoon session, so let's see how it's gonna go.
You know, he's probably gonna be a 130s buck. Do you think the one coming in here is bigger? I don't know. They're gonna be close. This one's tall, this one you want here is wide. That's the difference between the two. Which one will you rather shoot, tall or wide? I like everything, but I mean, I'm a wide guy, but tall is tall. Yeah. Look at that. That's so cool. Yo, check this light. This time of the afternoon is good for hunting, yeah. Yeah, when that sun starts going down and it cools off.
Late afternoon, we spot the buck making his way towards the blind. My heart started to race as I knew this was the moment I was waiting for. They were bunched up at the feeder, so I had to wait for the perfect moment so I could get a clear shot. There were some other younger bucks closer to him, but as soon as he chased them away, my shot opportunity opened up, and I got ready to take the shot.
in all of your Wild Dog 4x4 products today. Visit www.wilddog.co.za and become part of the pack.
Introducing the Disruptor Noise Cancelling Earbuds by Walkers, the ultimate in hearing protection and enhancement. These earbuds feature active noise cancellation, rapid impulse noise protection, and 360-degree true surround sound mode, allowing users to focus on the task at hand while blocking out damaging decibel levels, allowing for up to 8.5 hours of Bluetooth streaming and 11.5 hours of ambient-only use. Protect your hearing with the Disruptor Noise Cancelling Earbuds by Walkers.
Oberholzer Taxidermy strives to portray your hunting trophies in as realistic a state as possible. We give you a trophy that you aren't simply proud of or would like to add to your collection, but also your very own prized piece of Africa along with fond memories of our land. Hunting is an incredibly rewarding sport. Complement your prize with professional taxidermy services at Oberholzer Taxidermy.
At Orpin Weapons, we have a dedicated team of professionals that are extremely passionate about firearms. We specialize in custom rifle building, accurizing, customization, repair and general sales of firearms and their related accessories. Each firearm receives our signature attention to detail, met with unique insight gathered through more than 50 years' experience as gunsmiths. We look forward to assist you in your firearm needs.
These are the things I like about that buck. Yeah. He's really heavy. Yeah. He's got some kickers on him, like some extra trash. Yeah. And he's tall. Yeah. So he's a good buck to take. I think he'd be a great buck to take. I think he's gonna be he's probably gonna be maybe a 140 deer. Yeah, but I think out of everything we've seen, that would be a good buck to take. By the time you count all his tines, he'll probably be over 12 points. I mean, look at all of his stickers. Okay. I'll just have to wait for a shot there.
Is it the one, this one, right? With his head down?
Yeah.
I'm on it, so whenever you're ready. Hang on, they're listening.
Yeah, I think he's a great buck. See him.
I saw blood.
You did?
I did. I think it dropped there. Yeah. Over there.
There's so much happening right there. I think you got him. I hope so. Me too.
Congratulations. That was a beautiful book.
Guys, I'm so stoked about this.
We got in here this morning just after 5, took a break and came back this afternoon. We studied the buck while we were in camp this afternoon when we had lunch, and I told Joshua, let's come back here. And yeah guys, we left it now for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. I'm very excited to lay my hands on him, so let's go and look.
Laying my hands on this buck, it was a surreal feeling. Knowing that this was a buck of this caliber, I was in awe. Thank you, Dennis, for making this hunt possible for me. I am so thankful for everything you made possible for us, making this a trip we'll never forget.
Yes, sir. It's fun, man. We worked for it. We earned it. Yeah, man, he's got all kinds of stuff. Another big indicator, age and genetics right here is all the trash on the back. But he's trying to throw matching kickers to matching claws. I mean, he's good old buck.
You guys kept informed and put me on the right path. Thanks for doing that.
Yes, sir.
What an incredible journey through Texas. From adventure to tradition, it all came full circle. And the people we shared it with made it unforgettable. We headed back to the airport and took off for Nashville. The next chapter begins.
I can move that corn in the back. That deer corn in there, I've got to pull it out.
Join us on next week's episode as we live it out large in Music City. We'll stroll down Broadway, soak in the electrifying vibe of country music, and fully embrace the spirit, soul, and lifestyle of Nashville. We teamed up with Trey on the hunt for a big buck. Journeyed to Montana with Aaron to learn their way. Hiked the rugged Rockies and closed it out deep in the heart of Dog Nation, Georgia style.
Looking for the ultimate hunting stories and expert insights? Tune in to the HTP podcast channel now, where every hunt has a story.